Hello, those of you watching in Facebook and YouTube land. I'm Jason Pollock, and this is Hi, I'm Jason. You know why we call it that? Because nobody freaking knows me. So, hi, I'm Jason. Now you do. And I'm going to bring out my co host, my world, my everything, my toast maker, Justin Gonzalez, my band leader. Welcome, Justin.
Hey, how you doing, Jason?
All right, you're overdubbed.
Story of my life, man.
This is like a bad foreign film.
Or a bad, good foreign film.
I'm just going to pretend I can hear you in real time.
Can you hear me in real time?
No. Justin and I, for those of you watching in the car, are going to play a game called Would You Rather. No, that's not what it is. It's your book. What is your book?
It's Would You Rather.
Oh, it is Would You Rather.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
And so what I'm going to do is I am going to just open up to a random page, and I'm going to give you a Would You Rather question. So your first Would You Rather question, Jason. Would you rather play fiddle or cello?
Would I rather play fiddle or cello?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to have to go with fiddle for several reasons. One, mainly with the cello, I'm not used to something that big between my legs. Sorry, lady. But the fiddle, I feel like if I learn the fiddle, I can defeat the devil. So.
Okay, Charlie Daniels.
Yeah. Do you really think the devil? I think Patton Oswalt had a joke about that. Like the devil and all his supreme power can, like, would he give a shit about the fiddle being played? I could play fiddle better than you. Big deal. I could turn you into a hippo. But a hippo would be powerful. I could turn you into a snail.
I'm just saying, I mean, the devil has done strange things. He's possessed dogs to tell people to, cause mass murder.
He has. Is this proven?
Well, I mean, who's the serial killer that said that?
Son of Sam?
Yeah, Son of Sam. Yeah. So, I mean, and, said it was the devil. So, I mean, I'm just saying, the devil, I guess, doesn't have the best laid out plans, but, he's got some, and he's just kind of going through with them.
He wants to retire at this point. He's probably exhausted. We're assuming it's a guy if it even existed, which it doesn't.
I'm just saying, it has to be a guy, because who else would be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm totally going to fuck with him. I'm going to be a dog. Or, I'll let you keep your soul if you can play a better fiddle solo than me. Like, definitely,
I think girls are too smart for that. They wouldn't.
The devil's an angry alcoholic, is what it is. Like,
yeah.
No, hear me out. I'm just gonna bark, but he'll get it. He'll totally get it. He'll know what I want him to do. He'll get it.
Yeah. For anybody watching right now, tell me, is the devil a man or a woman?
Yeah, leave that in the. What are your thoughts? Devil man, devil lady. You let us know. Okay, and we'll move on to the next question, which is: would you rather eat glue or pencil erasers?
Would I rather eat glue or pencil erasers? Funny you should ask, because I looked this up recently. Glue actually has protein and is somewhat new. I would definitely go with the glue. Wait. What kind of glue?
It doesn't say. Now, see, I would think, and I think it would also depend how you eat it. Whenever I was a kid, they had those little jars of paste that came with like that little, spackle, like thing. I always thought like you use that to spread on bread, right? Yeah, I always thought.
I used to peel it off my fingers, in all honesty. I used to love when it would get between the crevices and I could just rip that shit off.
It was like the skin jerky that you would get after a sunburn, but you didn't have to go through the pain.
Right. I love peeling a good chunk of skin off the shoulder blade. It was always exhilarating. Hands or shoulders?
My wife
Toes.
my wife loves like finding that spot on my back where she like peels it off like contact paper.
Whoa, she does it for, oh, come on, that's love. That's gross love.
Well, that's the thing. Like my wife had an infatuation with like Dr. Pimple Popper. And she just loves watching videos where this woman, like this person, comes in with a cyst, and she's like, "Oh, isn't this fun? I'm gonna squeeze it until all the pus comes out." And I'm just like, this makes me feel disgusting, about my body, not about like what I'm seeing. Just the fact that my body has the potential to do this undesirable thing.
Reminder of that if she ever doesn't want to give you oral sex.
Jesus.
Like, didn't you like to peel dead skin off my back and pop my pimples?
That's true. And then she'll go, "Ooh, this is a good one. The scut. You see it?" And she'll put it in my fucking face.
Oh.
Anyway, okay. Next question.
Well, I don't want to eat glue or erasers. I don't want to eat anything right now. My appetite is done.
Well, it's funny. I was just watching Family Guy, and there was an episode where Brian, he eats pencil erasers, and he says two things. He says, one, when I do this, I feel safe in the world. That's the one. And the other thing, he goes, it tastes like a little steak. That was the other. So I'm like, I would pick pencil eraser just because how much I love steak. So,
but the pink, I don't think pink. Rare steak is delicious. The pink is not an appetizing flavor to me. I think of the little red rocket on a dog or a cat, and it's just,
What, you don't like dog wieners?
Small and pink.
Next question, random page. Let's see. Okay, finger drop. Would you rather skateboard or hoverboard through your neighborhood? Now, I'm guessing they mean the hoverboards that we have now that don't actually hover. The ones that are like the two wheels and you have the...
I got to go with the hoverboard.
Really?
The future sequel hoverboard.
But I don't think that's the one that they're referring... Now, okay, that's up for interpretation.
That's whatever the Taskmaster wants.
So that then brings into question, who's the Taskmaster?
The man with the questions. You are, Justin.
Okay, so I don't think they mean
your leather underwear before we started. So this is... I didn't mean to bring that up. I'm sorry.
Well, hey, our fan needs to know. So
we have one watcher.
Yes, we have one right now. Although I do have to say thank you real quick that we did have one reaction so far from Facebook. We got a love from our good friend John Poveromo.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, thank you so much for popping in for a second and watching us fail live. So now they say skateboard or hoverboard through your neighborhood. Skateboards obviously exist. There's many different forms of skateboards, so you can pick.
They're real?
The what?
Skateboards are real. You're going to tell me skateboarding is real.
It's real.
I thought it was only CGI and made for fail videos.
No. That's it's a real thing that you and I both can enjoy.
I used to hang out with them in high school and admired their work, but I was terrible at it.
I was a garbage skateboarder. I did no tricks whatsoever, but I loved just the whole skateboard culture, and so I would go to FDR a lot, the skate park under I-95 in South Philly, and I would hang out with my friends, and I rode the skateboard. Like I was get from point A to point B skateboarder. I wasn't doing kick flips and
You use your method of transportation.
It was my method of transportation in between. Did
you ever hang in the back of a car?
I did not. I fell too many times off of my skateboard that I knew that if I did it at any greater speed than the speeds that I fell at, that terrible things would happen. Especially because I was even heavier then than I am now. So just no good. No good from that.
No good.
But going back to the question, so skateboards, they exist. There's many forms of them. There's the penny boards, there's the long boards. So you can pick any skateboard that you want, but I'm going to be specific about the hoverboard because the Back to the Future hoverboard in any way, shape, or form does not exist.
Not yet.
Not yet, correct. As of
But
right
I would
now.
have to go with the hoverboard because look at me. If I got seen on a skateboard, people would just call me midlife crisis boy. It would be terrible.
People called me midlife crisis boy when I was 22, which makes me very, very sad for when the end of my life is going to be.
44. Shit, Justin.
Yeah, it's...
We got to monetize quick. Donate now. We got to cover our funeral expenses.
Ain't that the truth? Shit. Well, hey, I figured after all of this COVID stuff that, some country's just going to get itchy and hit the red button and drop the bomb. But, hey, whatever. But
they have leadership. Boom.
But back to the hoverboards. We're getting off task here. So I'm thinking of like the one that goes left and right that has the two wheels on the end that you kind of lean forward or lean back. They're like the poor man's Segway.
Oh, that looks... Yeah, I could do that. That's fun.
So that's called a hoverboard. That's what they were originally called.
I can't be seen on a skateboard, though. And I'd fall and break a hip. It would be tragic.
See, I would split the difference. There's something that's called... what is it called? The mono wheel or the mono board?
Unicycle. You're thinking of a unicycle.
So it's like the skateboard version of a unicycle. So it has the concept of the hoverboard where you lean forward or you lean back to like change directions, but it's a single wheel that's like a small... It's like a donut for a car, and it has the board that your foot goes in front of the tire and behind the tire, and you ride like a skateboard. By leaning forward, you move forward. By leaning back, you slow down and you stop, and you just use your weight to turn left and right. So I would have to cut the difference because that's like a futuristic skateboard. So I would have to go with that. Okay,
fair enough.
That's me. But no one cares about my opinion because I'm not Jason.
I care. They like you better anyway.
That's not true.
Yes,
that's
not called.
New page, new question. Yeah, pop.
I'm Jason and Justin. That's what this show is called.
Would you rather write reviews for Yelp or Google?
Can I do both? Who was to make this choice? Was that just like somebody? We need one more question.
We already came up with the title. We have the cover printed. 2,000 would you rather questions. We need one more.
They're gonna give us a bad review on this book. We don't make 2,000. Do Yelp or Google. I want to say Yelp. You need. Why is it such a hard question?
I don't know. For such a stupid question, it is difficult.
Is anybody watching this?
Not right now.
We have no watchers.
We don't. Well, we've had a couple of people pop in and pop out, and I think both on Facebook and YouTube. So we're thank you for those of you that have popped in watching this live, and we hope that if you're catching the rebroadcast, that you are enjoying this. Make sure that you click like and subscribe on the various platforms, Facebook and YouTube, so that way you can be notified when we are going live again, because this is something that we're going to be doing again. This is very exhilarating. Come on, folks. And we're going to be working with our friends over at Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling this upcoming new year. So we have some really awesome stuff coming up for y'all. And we're very excited for you to check it out. We're
going live on Twitch and Facebook next. Oh, no, just Twitch, isn't it?
Well, I think what they have done in the past is they have started. Hello to our friend who's watching live on Facebook. Drop us a comment and say hello.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Never mind. That's like. That's the live streamer version of Googling yourself. I'm gonna get on another device and I'm gonna see how this looks.
I just wanted to see.
Anyway, yeah, we have this exciting stuff. But I know the way they've done it with drinks, jokes, and storytelling with Mark Riccadonna and Richie Byrne. They will start the show on Facebook, and then they will encourage the audience. Hey, if you want to see our whole conversation, if you want to see everything that's going on, pop on over to Twitch, which a lot of folks they think is just a gaming platform, but a lot of other folks are using it for different things. I mean, you'll see singers on there now, you'll see musicians, you'll see comedians, and Mark and Richie they do a great show, and Jason and I have been a part of their weekly show on Sundays, the Writers Room, which has been a lot of fun to be a part of. And
we watch and comment. It's so bizarre when this happens.
Well, I know we're not used to that. Also, Riccadonna, what's up, buddy? Mark Riccadonna's watching. What a sweet dude. Thank you so much for tuning in, good sir.
We're to ask another question.
Yeah, and Mark, let us know how you weigh. We're doing would you rather questions, and weigh in on this next one.
Love you.
Oh, we love you, Mr. Riccadonna. In fact, I keep forgetting we can put them up on the screen. Again, Mark Riccadonna is one of the hosts of Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. Search them out on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Smoke Signal, whatever you got to do. Their show is so fucking funny. And like I was just saying,
I followed Mark on Smoke Signal for a while, but it would kind of disintegrate as it reached the sky, and I never. Sorry.
Well, you know why? Because you had a weak signal. Hey, hey. Okay, so so Mark is in, so he just said I'm in. So let's open up to a random page, dropping a finger down. Would you rather eat a raw beet or a raw turnip? Okay, I never said these questions were good, Mark. So a raw beet or a raw turnip?
A beet. The beet goes on, and the beet's got more nutritional value. I'm gonna go with the beet. Beet and glue. If I put glue on my beet, I'm going to be full of protein and health.
See, I would choose beet just not for the flavor, not for the texture, but for the red diarrhea. That makes me fear that I'm shitting blood.
Mark, you should be part of this.
I think he left. We were at 6. Oh, here we go.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh, that's very sweet. I don't know who the fuck Tom is, but
what do you mean you don't know who Tom is?
Oh, okay, Tom, Angie, and I. Okay, there wasn't a comma, so I thought, who's the fuck is Tom Angie? I don't know Tom Angie.
Yeah, Tom Angie.
Tom Angie's some mook from Queens.
If you don't know the difference between beets and turnips, or the difference between Tom and Angie, I don't know.
Oh shit!
Your eyes are closed. I can't tell who Tom and Angie are either.
Tom is such a, first off, he's funny as hell. He's nice as hell. That's the other thing. He has a beautiful Christmas tree.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Mark is catching up to. He's watching this live. He's not in the room with us, so he's a few probably 10, 15 seconds behind us. But Tom's such a good guy, and he's such a big part of what Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling is doing, especially in this new year, and really trying to get that brand going. But also just how much he has. So Mark is on Team Gonzalez, I think. Yeah, beat for the killer red dump. There it is.
Oh wow, what an image.
And yeah, speaking of killer red dumps, yes, please check out Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling.
It's the killer red dumps.
Okay. I'm looking at the clock right now, Jason. We have time, I think, for one more before we have to sign off for the evening.
Okay.
Okay, because again, this is
to our studio, so we got to make room. We got to clear out.
That's it. Well, no, it's the Hi, I'm Jason shorts.
I'm just kidding.
Just saying that it's shorts. I'll get our intro done for the long episode so that we can actually ramble on as long as we want to. But we'll do one last. And Mark, you are welcome if you're still watching to join in. If you're anyone who's watching, feel free to join in on this silliness. But another would you rather? Let's drop it down here. Would you rather pierce both eyebrows or both nostrils?
I'm gonna go with the eyebrows. I don't want anything in my nose. It doesn't have to be there.
Is that really it? What do you have an issue with the nose? Do you not like?
I don't need anything to extend my Jewish nose further than it already goes. Right, this is the extent of it, and Mark's going with nostrils.
He's going with nostrils. Okay. Do you have any piercings, Mark Riccadonna? And what about you, Jason? Do you have any piercings that we can't see?
Yeah, hold on. No, I do not. No, if I had piercings or a tattoo, I couldn't be buried in a Jewish cemetery.
That's true.
I care. No, I'm just grow a stash. Who puts a tattoo here? I'll get a chaplain mustache. No, grow a stash to hide the piercings. Duh.
But
that would be hilarious. No, Mark, you don't have any tattoos? We're waiting for him to answer.
I was gonna say he also already said no. How much more can he say no? You can just look. You don't have to ask him to type it again. It's right there. Here, I'll put it on the screen. No tattoos either. No, he typed it again. I have a tattoo. It's I've been wanting to get my second tattoo, but I have this one here. That's you folks at home can't see it, but it says true love.
It says tailor-made.
And to Blathe. So it says true love, and it says true love this way. It's an ambigram. And so that way if I'm reaching at the grocery store, if I'm mid-bowl, you can see what it says. But yeah, I'm a big Princess Bride fan.
Do you have a back tattoo, a lower back tattoo too?
I do.
Is it a rubber ducky?
You have to pay for dinner to find out.
Stop it. You get a taint.
Thank you, Chris.
Corners never look there. That's true.
That's true.
Why would they?
You know, I want to get a taint tattoo of a second butthole. So if they do look there,
they'll say he was an anomaly. We never knew this about him. We always knew he was special because he could sing. We never knew he had that extra hole.
That's why he could sing so high, he could clench both buttholes. So a taint too. That's we're going to copyright that, Chris. I'm sorry to tell you. We're going to trademark it.
Do we have a visitor?
Do we have a visitor?
Mark's jumping into the podcast.
Oh, are you sending him the link?
I think I did.
Okay, well, hey, if he pops in, it'll be good to see him. This was supposed to be a 20-minute show, but fuck it.
I'm a dick.
That's the beauty of live, not TV, my friends.
All right, Chris, you're getting a piece of the action. You're getting a piece of my taint tattoo.
His taint too.
Incidentally,
you know, while Mark figures out whether or not he's going to join this dumpster fire, let's do one more. And I'll do Would you rather eat only using your fingers or chopsticks?
Chopsticks.
I love how you're just like, oh, of course, chopsticks. No explanation. Just there you go.
It's more sanitary, I think, to use a utensil than it is to use my fingers. I don't even know where my fingers have been. Does anybody want to eat somewhere where my fingers have been? No. I will use chopsticks.
Well, let's ask our friend here. What do you think, John Poveromo?
I popped a long time. I just heard I want to eat where my fingers have been, and I was like, I literally just got done eating chili, by the way, too. So I'm already like.
Oh wow!
What's
Did
up?
did you eat chili with your fingers?
That's how I stir it. But I don't know. That's a family tradition, so I'm not sure if anybody else does it like that.
So
yeah.
So while I bring on out, because we now have a whole fucking gangbang going on. Jesus Christ, what's going on? What did you do, Jason? This was again, we were supposed to be wrapping up, and now this has just become a total clusterfuck. John, while I bring on our other guests, answer: would you rather eat only using chopsticks or your fingers?
Only using chopsticks.
Fingers.
I love chopsticks.
So like a little Navajo Indian eating with my hands.
I actually
Mark,
have
I
my
love your backdrop.
Yeah, that is another beautiful
You're always
backdrop.
writing for a guest spot on a StreamYard show.
Yeah. Here, let me make it so you don't see the tops of those.
So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are watching at home, we now have to the party Mr. John Poveromo, Mark Riccadonna, and Tom, I forget your fucking last name.
Andy Riccadonna.
Anus.
Tom Bennis.
That's it. That hurt.
guys.
Not gonna lie.
This looks like we never leave our podcast stations. Like the fact that within minutes we were. I mean, I have been sitting at my desk.
Jason hit the bat signal, and we all replied. I'm so excited because I'm in Ohio, and my parents are watching the kids, and they just got Mario Kart on Nintendo Switch. I don't have to be a dad this week.
Nice, that's awesome. You don't have to be a dad to me either. I got this for Christmas.
I mean, John's with your kids right now.
Yeah, let's do it. What's their gamer tag?
We didn't make one yet. Maybe you can teach us how.
I'll do it. Yeah, that's fine by me.
We're like a bunch of Neanderthals. I have regular Nintendo, the 8-bit one.
Oh, yeah.
And then they got a Switch for Christmas. Forget it.
Oh, I love the Switch.
They're already 50 times further ahead than me.
Dude, you'll love it because even the old, like, they really do justice to like the classic Mario games. So like you'll be able to play all that shit on there.
They have like 8 Mario games already.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like it. I'll help you with your Switch. Tom's gonna help me figure out how to not zoom in and out on a podcast. Because I don't know how to do any of that.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do the games?
Yes.
We should hop on Twitch and play the games.
Wait a minute. Look.
Tom, how long are you keeping your tree up for? Because I like the background. I can't imagine you without the tree.
Minimally to Little Christmas. Is everybody hearing me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I can't hear my headphones for some reason. It's so weird.
Oh, that's so weird. I was just going to tell you, Tom, I got big boy headphones now, too. So I'm ready.
Here,
I like
Justin, put Tom next to John so he can hand him the headphones.
I don't even know how to do that. Again, I need to learn from Tom how to do all of his devil magic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I went into it.
I went cordless.
Oh, you did? Wow. See, I usually do that, but you were telling me I was having trouble with the going cordless and then switching to the mic. So it would either pick up the mic from here and not this, or I don't know. It's all fucked up, man.
I get that.
I use the in-ear monitors that I use on stage with the Killer Queen experience.
Oh, wow.
Because
I feel like when I came on here, I should have been like, "Hi, I'm Tom." I feel like we all should have been doing the.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying that how much Angie and Tom and I think you guys are so awesome, and they're like, "Who the fuck's Tom?" And I'm like, "Our producer."
Yeah.
Real quick though, and I'm gonna put it up so that way I don't look like a total dickhead. He said Tom, Angie, and I, and there's no comma between Tom and Angie.
Tom Angie.
I'm like, so who's this fucking Tom Angie that I've never met? You know, he's like probably this comic from Duluth that, you know, fucking only does jokes about, you know, fucking Bob Dole and fucking how, you know, like lean cuisines don't taste as good as they did in the 30s. Who's fucking Tom Angie?
I want to be friends with this Tom Angie guy. He sounds like every comic in Long Island.
Oh, and to answer Jason's question, at least to Little Christmas. Minimally to Little Christmas is when you're supposed to take it down.
What's Little Christmas?
I think it's January 7th, I believe.
That's Little Christmas?
It's January 9th.
January 9th. Sorry, Justin.
It's beginning to look a lot like Little Christmas.
Little Christmas for the Jew and anyone else who might be out there watching that doesn't know Little Christmas. That is also called Epiphany. That is the day that the three kings came to see baby Jesus.
Oh, wow.
They didn't go see newborn baby Jesus. They wanted to see 3-day-old, already been there, done that Jesus.
Well, they wanted to make sure that Mary's legs were closed, that they got all of the afterbirth out. They wanted to spruce up the joint. We got
They were really wise. They would have been there for the conception.
What did they do for Jesus on the other birthdays? We didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, did they follow up with him? Goldschlager?
He had 33.
Yeah, that's true. That's a long life, though, to have lived back then. Like, they did him a favor. They killed him before he'd have to suffer quietly.
Kind of like Belushi.
Yes. They gave him a little coke before he went up on the cross. And
hey, did you guys see Chris Albert said you can get a taint too? Did you see that? You can get a taint too. The corners never looked there. I like that. I hope he's still listening because that's.
Justin was saying he wants to get a second butthole tattoo on his taint. Really confused the corners, I guess.
No, that way they will know how I sang all those high notes. I was able to clench my ass twice as good.
I've got one on mine that says exit only. So just in case I ever wind up going. Hey.
I was going to say you're going to need a really good tattoo artist, so it's got to be like one of those 3-dimensional tattoos, so it looks like
the
really
Mario tube.
Every Italian has that on there.
It's a Mario tube. And there's a little turtle that looks like Oaks wandering next to it.
That's the theme I'm. Oh my god, I can't stop picturing Oaks as a turtle. That's hilarious.
Oh, I hate making fun of him when he's not right in front of me.
I know, that's so sad.
That's so much more fun with him.
What about Vinny? Can we make fun of him?
Vinny?
Yeah, you can make fun of Vinny at all times.
Right.
All right, what's the game? I heard the game was a blast. Hey, John.
Hey,
should we jump on and play that game?
Yeah, I'll play.
So, folks that are listening at home, we're going to end this stream right now so that Tom can set up a new stream for us. Feel free to head over to Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. A link will be on their page. So that way we can share with you this silliness that we're doing on Jackbox. It's a really, really fun time. What are we going to do? You think we're going to do quick quips? Or
for the record, every time we all get together, Justin takes that role. If we're all out to dinner, we'll be laughing, and Justin will say, I just want to say to the waitress, you've been wonderful. We're going to ask for the check now. We're all going to split. We want separate checks if you don't mind doing this. No matter where we are, Justin takes that role.
Every group of friends needs a Justin.
Yeah. He's like, 4 of us are going to move over to table 3. The rest of us are going to go over to the bar. If you want to join us.
I'm the anti-hype man, yes.
That's hilarious.
So those of you that are watching us on Hi, I'm Jason, thank you so much. Jason, would you like to do the formal sign-off since you're the fucking host?
We're coming right back. We'll be right back after this.
No, we're not coming right back, Jason. We're going on to Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling to play these games.
Jason, I think your sign-off should be, bye, I'm Jason.
I'm Jason, and I still am. Thanks, guys.
I love how you never see Jason's arms. It's just hands. I'm not even sure they're his. They're just like... Anyway, guys, I really feel like we should probably have.
Hey, Mark.
It's his wife behind him with them tucked in.
It's his wife's arms.
We're doing the hands bit.
Do you have Vic DiBitetto or Bob Gonzo there?
I'm driving down the street. What did I milking a giraffe?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like them.
And on that note, thank you, John Poveromo. Thank you, Mark Riccadonna. Thank you, Tom Bannis, for stopping in on Hi, I'm Jason Shorts. I'm Justin Gonzalez, and all the way over that way, because I get it mixed up all the time, all the way on the end, Jason Pollock. Have a good one, guys. We will see you at 12:01 on New Year's Day. Bye.
Bye.